Vanakkam, I welcome you all to Neerati channel. Today we will see a review of a web series in Netflix, All of Us Are Dead. And before going into that, I would like to remind that I am expecting at least 2 Oscar awards for The Power of Dog, at least the best director category. Well, let's wait and see. Now let's go to the review of this web series. Usually I prefer to see a ghost movie rather than a zombie movie in horror categories, because a ghost is okay, see, silence and suddenly some face appearing and suddenly in the darkness, okay, that will scare us a little bit. But zombies are something like, okay, full bleeding mouth and blood splattering out of the body everywhere, blood, and they open the mouth very wide, like eating the double whopped sandwich of Burger King. So it doesn't scare us much, at least to me. Anyway, it will be interesting if the series is good. Going to the story of this web series, there is a science teacher in a school. Okay, he is highly qualified. His son is very timid and he is a coward. And his friends or his schoolmates, they play around with him, they bully him. So his father comes to know about this, so he tries to invent, or he tries to develop a new drug which will give him some courage. Some mishap happens, and what finally happens is that that virus affects him badly, and the rat for which he used that experiment, it becomes a very aggressive rat. So he comes to know about that, and finally he also comes to know that his son becomes a zombie, so he has no other choice than to kill him. Okay, so he thought this is closed, but unfortunately what happens is, one class student, she goes into the science lab and she finds that box where the rat is kept, and she got bitten by the rat. So she becomes a zombie. So eventually what will happen? It's a very big school, big campus, plenty of place to run around. So she bites one person, so that person becomes a zombie, and they see it exponentially, it grows like our corona cases. And I think that is another aspect where I feel zombies are a little stupid. Okay, see, for example, if I become a zombie, I go and bite a human, he becomes a zombie, so I cannot eat him, right? So what I will do, I will keep something safe for me. But these zombies, what they do is they go and they bite each and every one, and they all become zombies. The entire school students, it's a huge number, they all become zombies, and they are no one can control them. A very handful of students only escape, and they hide in a classroom, and they try to escape from the school to outside. Police comes to know that, fire department comes to know that, medical department comes to know that. Unfortunately, what happens is the zombies count increases in outside the school also. So after some time, if you see, almost the entire city is filled with zombies. Okay, so what happens next? This is a web series which contains 12 episodes. So the final episode is about whether a person can escape to a quarantine center which is set up outside the city limits. So that's the story. So how many of the students are able to go out? That's the story. Okay. So within the school campus itself, we see friendship and friends helping each other, and sometimes to save themselves, friends pushing other friends into the zombies' hands, and all these things happen. And in every scene, if you see, the zombies, they come in very high numbers, dozens of zombies chasing one human. And sometimes when you look at the playground itself, it's a huge population of students running around, and we cannot even identify which one is human and which one is a zombie. So that is something which could have been avoided. Is it interesting? Well, if we compare this with Walking Dead or Train to Busan, okay, this is a web series, not up to that mark, okay, but it is okay. We see some good scenes, and the director has done some good direction, and choreography. The stunt choreography is superb. It's excellent. We see the students, they try break glass windows and they get thrown out of the school buildings from top of the floor, and so a few things like this make this web series interesting. So what is the negative point? Plenty of repetition. What happens is we see a dozen zombies chasing one human, or 10 zombies chasing one human. The repetition we see often, it is repeating again and again and again. So we just start losing interest there. It should be more like 1-to-1 or 2-to-1, how the person, human, is able to overcome that zombie's physical power or something, and how he is able to use his intellectual power to outthrow the zombie, and how he is safely able to come out of the building. And as a matter of fact, these zombies are very stupid. I'll tell you why. There's a sliding door, classroom, okay? These zombies don't know how to open the sliding door. So they are as stupid as that, okay? They try to break the door, wooden door, or they try to break the glass windows. But they are not able to slide the door open and come inside. So some students are staying inside, they are safe. So we see these kind of things which are not very interesting, and plenty of blood, plenty of bitings, and the flesh eating. As I said, they eat like double whopping sandwich, and so that is unavoidable in a zombie movie. This web series contains 12 episodes, but remember, this is season 1. So now in the end of the season 1, how many of the people are getting into are able to escape to the quarantine center? That's the story. But we may have season 2 also. But I think season 1 is enough. I don't know how they are going to start and end the season 2. But is this watchable? Is this season watchable? I think yes, okay. Maybe 1 or 2 episodes would be a little boring, especially if you like zombie movies. Of course, you can watch it. But if you don't like zombie movies, then please avoid it. This is not as good as Walking Dead or Train to Busan, because it is always one to many. So it doesn't give any interest. Am I right? Okay, so direction is good, music, BGM is good, some relationship issues, all those some emotional scenes, they are good. Stunt choreography is very good. Photography, cinematography is really good. But overall, it's a lengthy, repetitive zombie series. So it's up to you to decide. Okay, if you like this review, please share this review to your friends, and please like, subscribe, and share your comments. I always welcome your comment. Till we meet again, thank you.